Hey, this is Wendy. This is Wendy's Parade of Perfume. It's the beginning of December, and before I know it, I'm gonna blink, and it's gonna be like March. So it's just time to do my winter list. I've had it written down for weeks. It's just time to do it. We all do it, right? We all have our winter list, and we all do it. What I deal with on my channel is what's on my shelf. I buy new things like everybody else, but a lot of the things that I have, I've been using for years, or they're discontinued or reformulated or what have you. So as usual, I have a few niche, I have a few designer, I have some vintage, I have some newish, not super new, but newish. I have a little bit of everything, and let's just do it. So this perfume, I brought it out again because I actually only have a decant, my pretty little decant. But it's funny because everybody knows MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian. He's super big, super hyped, super everywhere. He has his own company. He's now the head perfumer for Dior. He's certainly the man of the hour. I have never ever tried or smelled Baccarat Rouge 540, and at this point, it's kind of like I've never seen a Star Wars movie, and I'm 44 years old, so at this point it's probably just not going to happen. Same thing with Baccarat Rouge, man. It's not going to happen. The one perfume that I have that I wear from them is discontinued. It is not Grand Soir. It is Absolu pour la Soie. So it's before that one. I know Grand Soir right now, it's making its round, but I have the Absolu. Now, I wear this. Honestly, it's just something that I like to pull out in the winter. I got this in a swap a couple of years ago. Obviously, I only use about not even a mil. It's very strong. So I wear it 3 or 4 times every winter, and then I put it away. This scent is interesting because it's a little bit contentious and scary. It has some terrifying notes like cumin and leather and smoke. Um, Realistically, though, someone like me that loves vintage and loves all that strong stuff, there's a hint of spice, a little bit of smoke, a little bit of leather, maybe a tiny pinch of cumin, like in the next room. That all is in the top notes, and that lasts maybe for an hour or two. And then that all drops off and fades away and turns into a very sweet honeyed benzoin, vanilla, and honey scent. Resinous, sweet. It goes well with the cold weather, though. It's a really nice scent. Not as terrifying and scary. It's not leathery. I have another cumin perfume on this list too, and it's nothing like that. So my one and my only, and a decant at that, my only MFK on my shelf, Absolu pour la Soie. I'll just do the other niche perfume I have on here too. This is a highly underrated and not discussed very much house called Parfums d'Empire, and this is Wazamba. Come on, Wazamba. Wazamba, tomato, whatever. I've noticed that on my winter perfumes, I like to just smell things that kind of enhance winter, right? So I like things that smell like fir trees. I like things that smell maybe like hot apple cider, like things we would drink in the wintertime, things you would smell outside, that sort of thing. And this is one of them. This is, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. This smells like pine trees and burning resins and like hot apple. Like if you were sitting underneath a pine tree, drinking a hot apple cider and burning some myrrh next to it. That's kind of what this smells like. This is a little bit all over the place, but it's fruity, it's resinous, it's a lot of fun. It's sweet in the appropriate good way. It's not sweet like a cupcake. It's just rich and sweet, and especially outdoors, it really just enhances what winter smells like. It's like the best of winter for me. So another thing I only wear in the winter. So Parfums d'Empire Wazamba. Or Wazamba. Someone can tell me. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So a designer perfume. I've never really heard anyone talk about this one either. This is from Bottega Veneta, and this is L'Absolu. This is they had like this one art director, and he did the original Bottega Veneta, which right now is like a modern classic, the one with the peach and the leather, and the suede and everything. This one is extremely strong, and it's the most direct flanker of the original Bottega Veneta. It's not peach and suede. This is like a stripped down jasmine and leather and pink pepper. It's more linear and it's more aggressive. And I feel like the first Bottega Veneta was a suede perfume, and I feel like this is like, you know, jasmine on the pin of your lapels, wearing your leather jacket. And it's so strong, holy moly. But a very, very, very strong leather, true leather from Bottega Veneta, only in the winter. This is actually the only Guerlain I have for I wear Guerlain all year, but this is my special winter Guerlain. This is Mon Guerlain. Very popular. Everyone knows this scent, but this is my special bedtime perfume. Something about the lavender and vanilla. It's just very comforting. It's very soothing. Oh my gosh, now I just want to curl up in a blanket and go to sleep. Y'all know what this one is. This is just the original Eau de Parfum, but this is one of the nighttime perfumes that I wear. I never wear it out in public. It's just for going to sleep. So nighty night, Mon Guerlain. Some of you may remember this one from Clinique. This is Clinique Wrappings. I don't even know if this older bottle says it on. Oh, wait, it's right here. There she is. So this is Clinique Wrappings. Even up to a few years ago, they would sell this in the little kits at Macy's or whoever at the Clinique counter. I don't know if they do that anymore. The fragrance counters are really struggling, but this is absolutely beautiful. I don't know anything that smells like this. What this smells like is the top of a mountain. It smells like alpine air. It smells like pine trees. It smells like snow. It smells like the wind. It smells like you're at the top of the world. It dries down into a bit of a woody chypre. It's kind of mossy on the dry down, but I don't know of any perfume that does what this does. And you know, when I wear stuff like this came out in 1990, and this is just, you know, this was just sold at the perfume counter, and this is very creative and very special. And you guys could do this. And I love designers. I mean, I probably have more designer than anything else, but it's just funny now. Niche is like the category of creative and different, and I think this is really creative and different, and I only wear this in the winter. And again, this is just something that enhances what is already going on outside, especially for me. I live in the upper Midwest and it gets cold and snowy here, but this is the most mountain air facsimile I have ever experienced, and I absolutely adore this scent, and this is Clinique Wrappings. The indoor sister to that, Estee Lauder, how could you? This is Estee Lauder Sensuous Noir. Man, it's getting dark quick. It goes with my winter theme though, man. It gets dark out at like 5 o'clock. Then by 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired. It's been dark for hours. This came out, I believe, in 2010. Estee Lauder, in their quest for world domination, they discontinued this. And again, this is so creative. It is so beautiful. It's so different. Sensuous Noir, it opens with like a pine tree note. And it's kind of like, some people find it a little too masculine, but it has this like purple rose, patchouli, and pine trees and incense. And it opens kind of dark and smoldering. And then as it dries down, it gets sweeter, and it smells like hot candy and like benzoin and candles. This really starts in one place and ends up in another place. It is really rich and really smoldering and really sweet. I would never, ever, ever wear this if the temperature is even over 30 degrees, but I absolutely love this. This sells for like $300 now. It's just ridiculous. Estee Lauder, I mean, just bring it back. You can bring this one back. I have enough at least. I probably have, this again, I've had this for a long time, but this is like a 2 to 3 spray max. This is extremely strong. So I probably still have 2/3 of the bottle left, but this is a shame that this was discontinued. I absolutely love it. And, you know, I've probably been wearing it sporadically because I know I can't get another bottle either, but I love this. This is Sensuous Noir from Estee Lauder. You just don't know what you have until it's gone and forgotten. So this will be a little contentious for people. This is one of my several bottles of Rocus Femme. I'm sorry, Rochas Femme. I want to, you know, English is a Germanic language. I see the CH, I want to go Rocus, but it's Rochas. Rochas Femme. And this is not the original from the 40s. This is the reformulation from 1989, which is infamous. This is loaded with cumin. I deliberately, this is kind of a newer bottle. That's why it's really full. I have a new older bottle from that was made like 15 years ago. It's a lot stronger than this. It's loaded with all these dark notes. Maybe I'll do a compare and contrast one day, but that one, as much as I love to wear it, that's a little much to wear in public. It's just a little much. This is a little lighter, but still has a very spicy cumin, spicy boxwood. The peach is the main note in here. Peach with like jasmine and carnation and yang ylang and like a big floral bouquet. But this is dark, spicy, illicit. It has cumin in it. It has leather in it. It has incense in it. This is not. I'm surprised they even still make this. I don't know anybody who would even dare wear something like this. It's a little much. I love it though because I like off the wall fragrances like this. But the newer ones that they're putting out now, they are reformulated, and it is what it is. They're reformulated for the better, because if I just wear 2 or 3 sprays of this is something I could wear out in public and not have people looking at me like, what in the world is that lady? Where did this woman come from? Like, what was she doing? Like, that's how bad the other one is. So yes, so Rocus Femme only works in the cold weather. This is the cumin one, and I freaking love it. I know most people don't like to wear cumin perfumes, but I actually do. Wow, man, I am such a, like, freaking Chanel hag. Jeez. My last 3, to round it out, are from Chanel. Now, how am I going to do this? I think I'll just do this in order from oldest to newest. So, from the 1920s, we have Chanel number 22. I will be honest with you, I have multiple bottles of Chanel number 22. I have the Les Exclusives, I have a Vintage, I have an Eau de Toilette, I have this, an Eau de Cologne. So, what I did was I just grabbed one of them just so I could say, here's my bottle of Chanel number 22. Again, this is a very aldehydic white floral, and hey, buddy. It's an aldehydic white floral, and what are you doing? I'll be done in a minute. We'll go for a walk, okay? It's okay. I'm ignoring. I know. You're a good boy. Where was I? So this is Chanel number 22. It's an aldehydic white floral. It reminds me of snow. It is so aldehydic that it reminds me of snow. The newer bottles have a much heavier influence of vanilla. Even the older bottles are vanillic too. The older bottles have more incense. They're dirtier. The white florals are a little richer. But this is like white florals, jasmine, myrrh, aldehydes, lots of vetiver, lots of sandalwood. It dries down and it's really dark. It's not a chypre, but it has a very dark woody dry down. But Chanel number 22 is something that I wear in the winter. And gosh, my favorite thing is to spray this on when it's snowing and go for a walk. Probably with you, Rust. Skipping to the 1980s, we have Cocoa. Absolute spicy, fruity stunner along the lines of Rocus Femme. No cumin in this though, but still extremely spicy. This is cloves and cinnamon. This has some clove in it too, actually. This is really, I don't know. I should do a review on this. I really like Rocus Femme. But Chanel Cocoa. This also has a spicy, fruity top. The Eau de Parfum is a little bit more floral. The Eau de Toilette is a little bit more woody and a little smoother. But this is a 1980s spice bomb. I absolutely love it. I love cinnamon, and I love the clove, and I love the dry down. The dry down is like really woody and sandalwoodish and doesn't have any isoe super or any of those woody facsimiles that they put in everything today. So, gosh, I love Cocoa. I'm already wearing something else. I should have wore this today. Okay, last one. Rounding it out. This is Coco Mademoiselle. This is the Eau de Parfum Intense that came out a few years ago. Just as an aside, I love Coco Mademoiselle. I'm very lucky. I have a bottle that was made in like 2009, so it's a little older and it smells a little different than what's put out now. But I love this. A lot of people too, this is kind of like Montguerlain. A lot of people know exactly what this smells like, except the Intense is a true amber perfume. The amber is Really strong. This is a little bit sweeter than the original. The original was a little bit more heavy on the patchouli. I feel like this is more heavy on the amber, but this is still faithful to what Cocoa Mad smells like, but just a little stronger, a little more ambery, a little more vanillic. Just those base notes are just a little bit more boosted and it's a little sweeter. And this is a really lovely vanilla amber. I should have worn this today. See, this is why this is fun. I'm wearing Ann Pliska today, which is also a fall winter perfume, but this is really good. Um, I think that's it. Yeah, these are my Chanel's 1920s, 1980s, and this came out, what, in like 2018, 2019, which I guess was a few years ago, but okay, I did my 10. What am I gonna, maybe I'll wear this before I go to bed. What am I gonna do? Anyway, that's my list for winter. A lot of these are pretty consistent. The Bottega Veneta is kind of a new one that I've been wearing for winter, but I've been wearing Chanel number 22 and Estee Lauder Sensuous and, you know, Chanel Coco and all that. I've been going to bed with Mon Guerlain for a few years now, so these are all just things that I get very happy to bring out in the winter. Where I live, it gets real cold, so I love it. I love winter. What are your specific winter frags? Just let me know. For any of you that have stuck with me for my list of 10, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.